Yeah, we're getting started. Let's see. All right, let's get our measuring cups out. Our spoon. Thanks. We're gonna need that. This. All right, so we're gonna get our pan. We're gonna start off with our compote. Our compote is basically what we're gonna use to fill with the cinnamon and sugar. So let's get this warmed up. You never want to start a cook a cold pan. Let's do one. Maybe a little more than that. I'm gonna do an ultra full cup of blueberries. You know, because it doesn't hurt to have a little extra. Plus, June and Johnny likes the blueberries a lot.
I hate to interrupt you, man, but I gotta warm these up.
Oh yeah. Okay? Yeah, that's fine.
Just be real quick. I'm starving. I haven't eaten nothing all day.
Let's see. We're gonna do blueberries. Warm those bad boys up. And then 2 tablespoons of sugar. Yeah, that looks like sugar.
You Maga?
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna have to come in here and warm it up real quick. Okay?
Oh, do your thing, man. I don't mind. Lemon juice. I don't have zest, but we'll work with it. We'll work around that. Oh yeah. And then we're gonna stir these for 5 minutes, right? Stir those for 5 minutes. I'm gonna get my handy dandy spoon, spatula, and you want to keep on stirring. Oh yeah, look at that blue come out, that purple blue. How beautiful! Yeah, I can't wait to get this rolling. All right, anybody here? I'm gonna set up live chat. Okay, there we go. Wait, what? Okay. Yeah. So it's on medium heat. I'm gonna put it a little lower than medium so we don't start burning our stuff. Right? And then let's see. Get the banana. Oh yeah. You want to make sure you stir all of it because then stuff isn't burning. Wow, look at that. That is just gorgeous. Beautiful sauce. Oh man. What a trip that is. Okay guys. So and then after that we're gonna turn medium low. So yeah. Oh, man, that looks amazing.
Got a few tricks up my sleeve too. What's up, man? How you doing? Daddy.
So yeah, look at that color, dude. Isn't that a beautiful color? Blueberry. Blueberry purple, they should call it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, these little babies are just love and life right now. Getting all stir it around. stuff burning. You just want stuff cooking. Otherwise, just throw it in a can and light it on fire. Hope for the best. Okay, guys. Our blueberries are doing fantastic. Take them off the heat real quick so they're not, there's one side just getting layered with big sauce. So, okay. Okay. So we got one more minute and then we lower it down to halfway. And I'll check the chat messages in a second. Almost there, guys. Okay, I'm going to reduce it down to medium, right? Medium low. And that blueberry is just getting thick and syrupy. Alright, guys. Look at that. That is just a gorgeous color. Thank you, Lord. Gorgeous day. Hello, everybody. Welcome in.
Let's get out this real quick.
Okay, so for about 5 more minutes on low to medium heat. Okay, this is getting a little too hectic there, so we're just going to lower that heat even more because now it's getting big. Kind of wondering. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna maybe help. No, that's not gonna help. Okay. Oh yeah. This is gonna be real good stuff here. Kind of tempted to add a little cream, but I don't know if that's a good idea because it might make it burn from the proteins in the fat in the milk or the cream. So you don't really want to burn your stuff, so maybe adding milk is not the choice. How's everybody's Friday going so far? Hope it's going good. Okay. Yeah, these blueberry cinnamon rolls are for the baristas at Starbucks because they're such lovely ladies. They're so kind to me. Let's see. Anybody in yet? No? Nobody's watching. Unfortunately. Oh yeah. Really small amount of compost just for super thick too. And I use most of my blueberries. So I'm kind of wondering if I should just do this a little more. Like these, add a couple more blueberries. You know? And I'm going to add in a couple more berries. I just did. And what we're going to do is we're going to make sure these get a little bit more cooked. Oh yeah, there we go. That's the compost. Blueberry madness. Anyway, folks. Yeah, it's been a lovely Monday, you know. New day, new beginnings. Yesterday I was exhausted and made a goof of myself to a girl I like. Alright, so we got that. We got our compote, right? Now, come on, phone. Okay. So we're going to let it thicken up a little bit. Get a cute little bowl. And I think I want the bowl to be like, that's a big bowl. Okay, now we're on to the dough. Oh man, that is a great looking purple blue. Gotta say, I love that color. It's an anti-royal blue. It's truly what you want, a thick compote, you know. Get as much of this as possible. Okay. And then we're just gonna put that like that. Get rid of the blueberry stuff because I'm gonna be eating later. Yeah, I'm gonna make me a simple potato, beans, maybe some ham burrito. Very simple, nothing too special. How's everybody's Friday going? Okay, so I'll put that aside, and I'm just gonna not get this ready because we need the butter. We need that melted butter, at least 2 tablespoons, and now we're gonna prep our dough. So let's go right at it. We're gonna need your cooking sheet here, right? Bam. And we're gonna wrap it because when we get the dough out, we're gonna seam the pieces together and then roll it into a tight ball. Here in my car, because it's cars. Nerd. Somewhere lying in the sense of time. There's nothing I can do. Yeah. You only back from somewhere. If I go crazy, you still call me Superman. If I'm alive, you be there holding my hand. I'm my superhuman, my kryptonite. Yeah, yeah. All right. Hold on. All right. There we go. Oh, you son of a fish. You son of a fish. You fishy son. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, we're going to get our roll, right? If I go crazy, you still call me Superman. If I'm alive, oh no, you be there holding my hand. You box. My superhuman, my kryptonite. Yeah. Back outside the ground. If I go crazy, you still call me Superman. I'm alive, you be there, holding my hand. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing fine. Today's been such a beautiful day, so we're making blueberry cinnamon rolls. And I'm going to do my best to kind of just put this together, right? Put it together, put it together. Okay, and then we're going to roll this out thinly. That's what I'll use. Just so they can stick together, you know? And you want it to be thin. So, and I don't have a roller, so I'm just using what I got, which is a can, which works pretty decent, not gonna lie. Where everybody knows your name, and they're all glad you came. And I guess it's not that important, but it is to make sure that it's rolled together and, you know, just simply put thinly rolled, you know. Here we are, away, my son. There'll be soon done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. Okay. Yeah, there we go. And then let's see what we're gonna do. You get back on there. Cheeky little thing. Okay, so now we're gonna get our butter. We're gonna get our sugar, brown sugar of course. And then we're gonna get 2 tablespoons, which is right here. And we're just gonna put that right on there. Right here, right? Right here. Right here. And the little easy. I'm telling you, that's what you that love. And what we're doing is we're buttering it with the dough. I got the crescent dough, so it's not from scratch. Not everything's from scratch, but besides the dough, everything else is from scratch. So, and yeah, we got our butter. We got it layered on, and what we're gonna do next is, let's see, we're gonna and then we're gonna sprinkle brown sugar evenly, right? Not too much, just enough to evenly distribute across this beautiful easel of dough and deliciousness. Yeah, we're gonna evenly spread this. Right. Chill. Right, chill. Yeah, yeah. gonna break myself. Don't need the keys off that chain. Alright, so yeah. We got all this covered, right? No butter. Evenly distributed. Okay. Sugar. And then our handy dandy cinnamon. Cinnamon. Why is nobody showing up? It's like YouTube is broken or something. So we got that, right? Not too much. Not too much salt, just enough to get in there. Right? And then, yeah, we're just gonna get our blueberry stuff, right? Just gonna try to thinly layer it. Probably need to make more, judging by this. Unless we roll it and then it comes out pretty decent. But, or I'll just roll it halfway. I don't even have any left over. I knew this was gonna happen. Damn it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, let's try to make this spread out a little more. Okay. Now I'm just trying to spread these bad boys out. These bad boys, the blueberries, they're real crude, man. You better watch out. Yeah, that should be good. Not bad. Hey, what's up? I'm making blueberry cinnamon rolls. Oh man, that is the leash. So we're gonna roll this bad boy up. Let me get my stuff out of the way real quick. Um, yeah, here we are. And before I go any further, I gotta make sure because sometimes I get ahead of myself. Okay, now we're gonna roll, right? Let it roll itself, right? Oh yeah. Oh no. Okay. So we're gonna roll this and chill it, and I'm gonna extra roll it because okay, this is crazy. Nice tight roll, a rigmarole. A rigmarole. that way it has that full side wrapping, tight side wrapping. This stuff gets really tangled real quick. So one side longer, and I'm going to lay it down, and to be honest, that side. Evenly distribute that, because you don't want one side bigger than the other, right? So here's that. Okay, so yeah, we got plenty of extra to grab onto on the wrap there. Damn, plastic. Okay guys, so yeah. And then for 10 minutes, we're going to preheat our oven to, I believe it was 375. And then do that, right? Okay, so now we're going to do that. There's extra. And the only reason I'm doing this is because I want to wrap the edges tight. So go like that. And then ziplock. And then I get to clean real quick. The ziplock helps keep that nice. And goody. So 10 minutes. Shield that bad boy. So while we wait for that to do its thing, I'm going to gather up all this equipment. How's it going, everybody? Hope you're having a beautiful day. Okay, so not sure if we're done yet. And for the drizzle. Okay, so I need to do more compote for the drizzle. Oh, I mean, I could do that. Maybe not. Maybe the big pan. Okay, so sugar. drizzle. So we're gonna make this compote, right? Okay, so I'm just gonna uh, improvise. That's the word. And I'm gonna just mash these berries down. These yummy, delicious berries, right? Just gonna mash them down to get that juice and everything else going. And the drizzle with the drizzle. I'm gonna kind of dilute this a little bit. I don't know what exactly, but maybe a little bit of water. Just a small amount, like a tablespoon, and then blend it up. Or I can mix that with a little bit of cream, right? Yeah, I think I'll do that. Make a cream. Blueberry cream topping with this compote and that heavy cream that I got. I think it'll be a fine topper. Maybe. Alright, so we got that. We're gonna get the magic bullet. Bullet. Get that. I'm gonna put that back there. Knocking this off. Oh, we got 3 more minutes. Okay, perfect. Um, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Small. Hey, later, dude. What's up? See you later, man. Yeah. I think the actual blueberry. Yeah. Since I don't have bags or a bagpipe, I'm gonna go to the second best thing, and that's zip lock bag. So we're gonna do that. Try to do as much of this. Okay. How's everybody doing? Oh, still nobody here. Tough crowd. So, well, if I'm gonna do a whip, you better do it right. So, here we go. This is a small. We're gonna do that, and then bit curious. Wow, that is intriguing. Definitely coming close to a whip. Okay, so I wasted a few minutes on that. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of disappointing. I don't have anybody watching because YouTube likes to copyright strike people for karaoke, even though they provide the damn songs and, you know, the fuck, man. It's annoying. What we're going to do now, get our sheet, right? We should have cleaned off the sheet. We're going to wash the sheet, right? It's going to take about 10 minutes to preheat the oven, so I'm going to leave it in there for a few more minutes until the oven starts, you know, doing its thing, heating of it. What we're doing next is we're going to, hold on. Okay. That's my can, here from can. So what we're going to do, chill me done. Okay. We're baking at 3. You know, I'm a little more comfortable at like 355. It says 375. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I just don't think that's right though. So while we wait for that, I'm gonna do a quick cleaning. Or yeah. That sounds familiar. I just had butter. Let's see. Maybe I could do a light drizzle. And just coat the pan while we are doing this. And I'm just coating the pan with some olive oil, extra virgin. This stuff is good. You don't need a whole lot of it. But just to make sure that your pan feels safe and, lightly oiled. Because what we're going to do next, we're going to get our rolls, right? Our rigmarole. Can you say that word right? Rigmarole. Rigmarole. You got a mold. Wow, this is crazy. For 50 minutes, YouTube has not seen anybody worth putting on my stream. That is crazy. Nobody's on my stream for 50 minutes. That is something fishy and sus. YouTube, you need to stop this nonsense right now. This is borderline harassment, what it is, over some copyright material that you provided for your customers. So, you're punishing me because of what you provided. I would have never been able to sing karaoke or anything if it wasn't for YouTube being okay with karaoke songs being put on there. So if I get copyrighted, it's because of you guys and your own opinion. And if this continues, I will contact you guys, and then we'll figure it out from there. This is horseshit. It's harassment. Honestly, it's petty. You guys provide the music. If you want to copyright people for the music that's on your app, then you should stop putting music that could be copyrighted or such, or labeled as such, before you start punishing your own customers. I mean, paying, what, $17 a month for what? Be fucking scrutinized? You guys, that's what I don't get about YouTube, is like, oh yeah, we're so cool and all this, and the moment you do something, they want to make sure your every move is dotted down. And whoa, if you want to become a YouTuber, streamer, right? What I don't get is how they can chant all this extra bullshit about being allies and whatnot, yet they don't give a shit about the American people and how they feel. So you're only focusing on a small majority of people who are just loud. Don't get me wrong, I love gays and lesbians and all sorts of people. But they are the loudest, they are the rudest, they're the most uncordial, unhinged, uncivilized. And I can say that because most of my experiences, besides some of them, there are a few that are actually normal and not unhinged mentally or emotionally. Quite a few, actually. But for the most part, it's like European Twitch streamers and socialist freaking Democrat assholes who are the ones who are just like Oh yeah, you offended me. It's like, what the fuck, man? So you can make a joke about somebody else and they not get offended, but the moment you make a joke or they make a joke about you, all hell breaks loose. Like, what kind of pussy shit is that, dude? Bro some. Bro some. If you want to be an adult and chant, well, we're being victimized, show me. Because so far, you're the ones victimizing other people. And shit like that. And then YouTube being so proactive in safety and copyrights and legal matters. Aren't you the guys who provided this, the music on the app? Like, seriously, YouTube is getting shit, Twitch is shit, basically. I'm kind of over these apps. Like, I'm about ready to go over to Rumble. Because so far, Rumble has been a lot nicer, very cordial, and very pro-American and free speech. And they don't take 30% of anything that you earn, and you don't have to be subscribed or anything, or pay to get anything special. You just gotta show up and stream and put videos on. Like, come on, people. Wake the fuck up to this shit. YouTube, Twitch, all of them, they're all just manipulating you. Like, do we really need these apps? No. You know why? Because there's so many other better apps that actually do a better job than these guys when they're copywriting motherfuckers for providing the same music that the customers are using on their videos. It makes no sense. It's very hypocritical. So, and that's my thing about YouTube. Okay, so we're gonna unwrap this, right? Ah, son of a gut. And I gotta clean that one out. Actually, no. Yeah. Oh, well, no, I still have to clean that. Okay, so we're gonna do this, my friends. But yeah, YouTube has just been on my dick, dude. Really. YouTube and Twitch. Twitch is like really fucked. I don't know what's going on there. Like, my phone was fucking acting wonky, and then all of a sudden my phone was being logged in fucking Mexico. Like, fuck Twitch. I've never had that happen until I installed Twitch on my phone. And then fucking weird ass people from different countries, like Canada and Mexico, right? Somehow managed to log into my fucking account from across that area. Don't even know who I am. And Twitch thinks that I don't fucking understand what they did. They hacked in my fucking account, my Apple account, try to set up some shit that I didn't agree to. So Twitch, you're fucking done, dude. I'm not like. Plus, most of Twitch streamers, gotta say, they're fucking toxic. Most of them. I gotta say, at least. Oh shit! No, cut it in half. Right. Okay. Cut it in half, and then yeah, that's about right. Yeah. Stay together. down. See what you find. It's from the sky. Sitting on a phone plate, waiting for the sun to come. Operation 250. Gonna be nothing because now I am the Eggman. Woo! Ain't not the Eggman. Woo! I'm in the walrus. The Pikachu. Okay. See? After an hour. Oh, now there's two people. After an hour of doing this. Yeah. No, dude. There's something wrong with YouTube, dude. Hello. Hi, Ava. I feel fucking defeated. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I've been trying so hard the past few months. And it just seems like, I don't know, man. I'm just a little bit burnt out. Like, I wasn't this mentally exhausted until I started doing the Twitch and everything else. So I'm a little bit exhausted and honestly a little bit mad because, you know, I have 500 followers and maybe a few of them show up and say hi. It's not that I'm ungrateful. It's just like I'm not making content that's interesting to people, I guess, which is fine. But fuck, man, it really hurts the feelers there. Sitting in a cold plate. How's everybody doing? Hi, Ava. Hi, or whoever's on here. Hope you guys are having a good Friday. So, yeah, they're baking at 350 for about 10-20 minutes. And, honestly, guys, I don't know if I'm going to be streaming anymore. Like, I'd rather just make food and, you know, kind of hard when you're going through so much. All you want to do is just share stuff, man. Meet cool people. Have a good community. But I'll bring you guys out with me. Go say hi to Moo and Paps and everybody. So 221, so in about about 2:35. Okay, guys. So 2:35. We go and check on our cinnamon rolls. Now we check on our puppies. Ow. Hi, puppies. Moo. Say hi, Moo. Hi, Fuzzy. Hi, Paps. Hi, Moo. How's it going, everybody? Yeah, I just feel a little bit down. Let me see. My birthday's next month. Totally forgot I had a birthday. It's not like it's anything special. I don't really do anything with anybody. I mean, I go to lunch maybe. That's about it. And then people are like, "Hey," I'm like, yeah, great, great shit." Because afterwards, I'm just gonna be sitting alone. For fuck's sake, guys. Caps, why do you do that? Why do you run out and then run back in? Anyway, so yeah, I don't know, man. I just trying so hard, and I got this far, but it's like the streams, the community. I'm not really getting any support, so like I am, but I'm not. If that makes sense. Like, let me show you analytics, because it'll show you like your audience, right? 15,000, and let me go to that. 90 days ago, 3 months ago, I was at 15,000, but then 28 days ago, 15. So I had went from 35,000 after the Super Bowl to 15K, which is great. But I mean, look, I still got to get all of that basically. I need to get 3,000, I believe, yeah, 3,000 watch hours. So if I don't have anybody watching me, then I don't get supported. I don't get anything. I don't like the longer you watch, even if you're just on the phone, not even paying attention. Like if I had 10 people watching for 60 minutes, right? 10 times 60 is 600. Bam, right there. That's 600 hours. And yeah, audience. I am seeing I'm growing a huge female audience, which is cool. Because I would like to have it 50-50, you know? Um, oh, another thing is Australia, and look at, I got cool supporters from different countries, which makes me happy because then I know I'm doing something okay. Um, yeah, dude, I'm a little bit wiped out, and all I really want to do is just start making content that people want to watch and enjoy watching all the time, and kind of just, you know. But I'm dealing with so much on my plate, it's kind of just weighing me down in a sense. Like, it's hard to do all of this and be mentally stable and try to do Twitch, try to do YouTube, try to make a social life, try to do all of this shit at once, and it's difficult, you know? Like, I don't know what to do. I'm just kind of, like, I like cooking, I like playing video games, I like having a community, but when the community is silent or YouTube is fucking me over and doing these copyright things, it really does mess up my whole YouTube. Like, I'm not even doing this for money. I just want to be able to say, hey, I got to be a YouTube streamer. And I don't even have to be a famous one, just one that has a decent community, you know? Like, where LGBTQ and Democrats and Republicans and humans in general get to share and hang out and not even give a shit about drama or anything, you know? Like, this is the whole purpose of you going online, is to just forget about shit in your life or to pass the time because you're bored, you know? So I'm a little bit at my wits end. Like I don't know what to do. Like I love you guys, but at the same time, it's like I'm not doing much of anything. Especially when I don't see any support or anybody watching my videos, like or likes. I don't get many likes, like maybe five, two, nine. What right now I have 24 likes for one video, which is cool. But I'm a little bothered, especially because like after 50 minutes somebody finally comes in. So that means YouTube is not even putting my stuff out there. Even though I'm subscribed, like I pay for this shit, it should be give signaling my channel out there. And it seems like it is, but not as much. So maybe you have to tell YouTube, hey, I'll pay you $3,000 to fucking put my shit out. You know, so that way you guys could fuck off for a year and quit fucking with me. Because really, what it is YouTube doing this just to fucking put people down, like that aren't Democrat or anything. Like this is a politically motivated attack, is what it is. I notice it on Twitch too. The moment somebody sees my name, bam, I'm banned. Yes, the day before yesterday, I was banned 11 streams. 11 streams just because, oh, MAGA, MAGA. Like, what the fuck? You don't even know what the purpose of MAGA, like, why I even put MAGA there. Like, I just tell people on Twitch, just call me Tutters, man. Like, don't make shit complicated. It's not that complicated. It really isn't. Like it's just stupid people trying to sound smart and superior and intelligent, even though their life they don't have fucking control in their own lives. You know, like I don't give a shit what you are or who you are. Like just treat me like a human being. You know, like that's just simple. Everybody like wants the same thing or something like that, right? Like why the fuck make it hard for people to experience something so great? Like I remember before the internet, people were trying to. They've been excited to have the internet so they could say hi to each other. Like the first time to be able to say hi to somebody in a different country. Like you have those screens, right? And then people from different countries, and like in New York, they have the people stand in front of the camera, and it's like a little billboard thing, and people from all over the world are saying hi to each other. So I don't get why people are so fucking hostile towards America, especially because we're the ones providing most of the military support. Like 70% of NATO and any European action or anything, most of that is ours. 70% of it, we fund NATO, basically. We own NATO. And yet we have our allies talking shit about us and then having our allies come into our country and try to belittle us and whatnot. It's like, what the fuck, dude? Like, are you that ignorant? Like, you're being ignorant right now, is what it is. God, dude, it's annoying. It's fucking annoying. It's annoying. It's like treat people with respect. If you want to be respected and be treated like a human being, then treat people the way you want to be fucking treated. Seriously, I'm so tired of oh Donald Trump, oh fucking Republican, blah, blah, blah. Like, dude, fucking, do you have anything better to bitch about? I'm sure 70% of the other shit you bitch about is probably a lot better than Donald Trump. You know, like, come on, he's just a man, and you guys are like, oh, you guys worship him. No, the fuck we don't. You're the ones that making little fucking dolls and beating them up and worship. That's worshiping. You're so pissed off and triggered about somebody that you spend your whole life festering around them. That's that's worshiping. That's basically what worshiping is you worship somebody. You basically spend all your time Your time is basically dedicated to another person. Donald Trump really that important? If he pisses you off that much, is he that important to fucking just look like a psychotic psychopath, go unhinged, and rage about a fucking man who doesn't even know who you are? I mean, politics, dude. I've seen so much fucking just disgusting people, and I'm sure like outside of politics, moo. I'm sure outside politics. Come on, moo. Outside of politics, they're nice people. Some of them, but I don't know. Something about Donald Trump, fucking get, get, triggering people. MAGA. The word MAGA. I was watching Dragon Ball Z 2009, and there was an episode in Dragon Ball Z Kai where it said, "We're making our planet beautiful again." And I'm like, "What MABA?" Making or MOBA making our planet beautiful again. And I thought, wasn't that crazy, dude? Dragon Ball Z, the most liberal fucking cartoon ever. Basically, seemed like it short circuited into a slogan. I mean, but back in the day, making America beautiful was a slogan that everybody, even Californians, said it, dude. Anyway, it's almost to that time. We're gonna check on our fucking cinnamon rolls there, see how they're fancying, and then yeah, pitter patter, get right at her. Paps, Paps, come on, turkey butt, you big handsome puppy. Well, that's my vent. That's my little issue with YouTube and Twitch and politics and all that. Everybody's fucking so into themselves and toxic. Well, not everybody. I mean, that's a generalization, but you get what I'm saying, man. It's like, why the fuck even waste your time on this shit? If it makes you that mad. Anyway, let's get right to her. Let's see how these things are looking. Oh yeah. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, these are some fudged up looking fucking cinnamon rolls, but hey, it'll do the trick. It'll do the trick, eh? We got 47 minutes or 47 seconds. I wonder if they are even done. Let me see. Yeah, that one just kind of farted on itself. Okay. Yeah, I'll do a little bit better next time. They look about ready. They probably need about 5 more minutes. So let me put it on for about 7 more minutes. And we'll get right on it. And then I'm going to prep this. Did you see the frightened ones? Did you see the frightened sky, goodbye. Blue sky, goodbye. Why? Why would they do this? This is some horse shit right here. Alright. What we're gonna do? God! Oh my goodness, dude. Are you kidding me? Okay. That would work. That would work. So, I guess we go on to plan B. What's up, people? Yeah, we're almost finished with the blueberry cinnamon rolls. I'm getting the whatchamacallit ready. So that way when they cool off, you'll see. Did you see the tiny one? Did you see the tiny one? I took a walk around the world to ease my troubled mind. I left my body lying somewhere in the sense of time. Alright. Bam. Okay. What we're gonna do right here. Right here. Okay, now I can smell it. Did you see the bright light? Okay. There we are. There's that. There's this. Okay, we're almost ready, guys. I'm a little embarrassed, not gonna lie. But hey, we all make certain things, and sometimes we're proud of them, sometimes we're not. But, we just take it how it is. Love it. Love it unconditionally. Okay. I'm in love with the cinnamon roll. I got it for the low, low. Ow. look fucking depressing. Oh well. Yeah. Well, this one, I don't know. I'm gonna let them sit in the oven for a couple more minutes, and then bam. That way it just sits in there, cools off, bakes a little bit more, and I can clean my stuff. Also, in a few minutes, I will be playing some Titanfall on Xbox. If you guys want to join me, I'm more than happy to have you guys join. Um, and again, I appreciate your guys' support. I'm just a little bit, I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. I'll probably stream more. Just I'm exhausted, man. I got so much stuff on my mind. Like, take me to a place I love. Take me all the way. I don't ever feel like I did that day. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Lonely inside, you got it. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try those. I'm gonna try that cinnamon roll dough. Try to make my own. You know, because I'm a little disappointed in the crescent fucking dough. It's gonna come out. I was gonna use puff pastry because that's a little bit easier. I mean, it'll come out flaky if I do puff pastry, but it's not that bad. I mean, flaky cinnamon roll, I could live with that. It's a trade-off. There's always a trade-off. Quick butter bro. Yeah, we're gonna just get everything prepared and ready. Alright. Put this in the chiller. She's got a smile that it seems to me reminds me of childhood memories. When it wasn't bright as bright blue sky. Whoa, 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 sweet child of mine. Whoa, oh, oh, sweet child of mine. Whoa, 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 sweet child of mine. Whoa, oh, 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 sweet child of mine. butter. It's easy to achieve when you're alone. Your eyes without a face, you got no human grace. Your eyes without a face. You got no, save yourself, save yourself. Got no human grace. Your eyes without. Why did I do that? That is so stupid. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day, and when it's cold outside, I've got nothing. Want to see that what you make me feel this way, my girl. Talking about my girl. All right. Check these little. Yeah, they came out bougie as fuck, dude. It is what it is. Check it out, guys. These are all over the place. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get off real quick, do this, and then yeah, we're gonna get that going. Anyway, have a good one, guys. I'll see you in a few minutes. You've got the phrase.